Alrighty, hello, and welcome to Raiding with Randoms. We are in this raid against a Corviknight. We got two people bringing Iron Hands. Now, Corviknight has the problem where it has Home Claws as a standard move, and it can have that ability that gives it that mirror armor, which can be a problem. So I'm wondering if maybe I go now. Home Claws is the standard, so I don't want to use Simple Beam on it, but I would like to do something to mitigate its problems. You know what? I think I'm going to go with the Squid Girl skill swap here. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and use skill swap so that I can cancel out the that bullshittery. And then I basically, after that, I just sit there and let them do the work. Because I know I could go ahead and accept a knockout, but considering that this thing, like, it goes +6 super fast, which can be dangerous for the Iron Hands. They're going to want to do belly drum drain punches. But if I get rid of its ability first... There we go. No Home Claws for you. I'm going to go ahead and use my cheers, though, because that Lucario using close combat is risky. Now, when does it get... Okay, stat reset at 50% and player reset... Oh, wait, no. Home Claws is scripted 75% hit points. Then stat reset 50%. Player reset 60% time. Okay. That's fine. I was just trying to see, like, where I should expect things to maybe go off the rails. There's the scripted Home Claws, but because of the ability switch, it just became weaker because of it. But seriously, Lucario using close combat, if anything is going to cause us problems, it's going to be Lucario's close combat. Now, 60% time is when we get the player reset. And, okay, it set its stats back to normal. I guess I'm just going to go ahead and do the Terra Blast here. Because Superpower is going to reduce my stats unless I get knocked out. So I'm going to at least do a little bit of chip damage in the process. Which will also charge my Terra Orb. But basically, I am leaning on the Iron Hands to do the work here. Oh, hello, Tobidama. Just missed you in the chat there. Got a little thing going here for Raiding with Randoms, where we try and save the raid with people hopefully not screwing things up. Now, Corviknight does... Yeah, like I said at the beginning of this raid, Corviknight has the unfortunate setup of having... What you call it? Oh, there. Okay, one of them setting up a new belly drum. Yeah, it has Home Claws as a standard move, and since the raid bosses get one action against each player, they can very quickly go off the rails. Oh, well, thank you. Appreciate the lurk. Speaking of which, oh, I didn't put the chat box up. There it is. All right, that was another belly drum, but at this point, yeah, there's not really much for me to do. I'm basically just going to sit back with my last heal cheer in case it's needed. Nope, don't need it. Sweet! So yeah, that was my strategy here because everybody else was just bringing outright powerhouses. And the Corviknight could have been a problem if Home Claws was allowed to go off, since it can use it up to 4 times per round, which would have given us all of the problems in the world. So I did a skill swap to give it Contrary, which turns Home Claws into a negative against it, meaning attack and accuracy get reduced, which basically stops it from using it altogether, because the raid boss is programmed to be smart enough to not debuff itself with moves like that. But it did go -2 for a little while because it does have one scripted Home Claws that goes off at 75% hit points. And because of that, we had managed to beat that raid pretty easily, even though I wasn't wasn't going into that. Now, if I was coordinating this raid with people, I would tell them, let me skill swap, and then everybody attack into me to knock me out so that I leave the game and come back in with my ability back so that I can start using superpower to deal damage and actually help with damage. But with this setup, I probably should set up a Malamar that I specifically build for randoms as a support for that, because the skill swap contrary is incredibly helpful for things like this.